And this is why I say 9 p.m. Eastern-ish, 9 p.m.-ish.
You know, things happen. It's okay, but we're here.
Whenever I do the promos on my videos, I do that because it's always an ish. It's always an ish.
Always an ish.
But thank you, everybody, for joining us. And those of you watching later on, I greatly appreciate it. And all of our new viewers, thank you so much. Now, Nick, how are you doing?
Not too bad. Trying to get some game sessions in, dude.
Yeah, I've been trying to do the same. Not much, but I've been trying to do the same, too. So,
go ahead. So, I finally finished Mario RPG.
Okay. So, I was going to ask you what you've been playing.
Fun, great game. Near the tail end of it, I'm like, I'm just ready. I'm just ready to be done. I felt like that when I was finishing the remake of Pokemon Pearl and what was it? Pearl and whatever the other one was. I was like, I'm ready to be done with this game. I really enjoyed it. It was great. Then I was feeling like playing Limbo, so then I started Limbo on my Switch, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute. Let me play it on my Steam Deck, which it runs so much better. I'm like, oh. So I was playing a little bit of Limbo, and then getting lost in the re-release and remaster of Riven. Gorgeous.
Okay. I didn't know it was already out. Wait,
dude, it came out a lot faster than I thought. So I mean, I bought it day one because it was only like $35 new, and I love Cyan and that dev team and that company and what they did for the adventure kind of point and click series stuff. So I fully supported it, bought it day one. So that's what I've been playing.
Hey, D-Man, how's it going? Should I invite D-Man in here?
If D-Man wants to jump on,
hey,
sure.
D-Man, if you want to join us, let me know. I'll send you the link. And hey, Dave, how you doing? Appreciate you guys always in here. Yeah, I've actually been playing The First Descendant.
Dude, tell me about it.
Okay, so I originally started on PS5, and then I played it on Series X. PS5 has a lot of performance issues, and when I mean a lot, frame rates, just texture drops, it's rather rough. So I jumped over and played it on the Series X. No problems, beautifully, runs a lot better. But they updated the PlayStation 5 version, but by that time I was already about 3 hours in to the Xbox version, so I didn't go back and play the PlayStation much more. I played it for about an hour.
It's just a hotfix that I think I ran into. Like they were saying something about there was a big hotfix.
Correct. So it's enjoyable, but it does feel. Hold on, I'm sending something to D-Man. There you go. I'm sorry, D-Man. I didn't even think I was setting up. We were running late, so I'm gonna apologize right now. But yeah, there was a hotfix, and it was mainly for performance. Okay. It feels like Destiny in third person with a lot of Halo-ness to it. Now there's a little drama behind it and a lot of controversy in some areas. They literally ripped assets from Destiny for a lot of the icons for the upgrades and stuff like that, and then just changed it just enough so you don't get the teacher to give you an F for copyright.
Yeah.
For copying your. Hey there, Retro Lad. How you doing?
It's all free.
Thank you for being here.
Free to play, right?
Huh?
It's free to play, right?
Yeah, it's free to play. It's rather enjoyable. I've been playing it a few hours now that they're. Hey, look who's in here. Hey, D-Man. Oh, I like your shirt.
Oh, thanks.
So, but besides that, they have announced that they're no longer supporting Exoprimal, the last DLC. There's 4 packs of DLC, the 4 seasons. It's done. No more.
How long has that game been out?
1 year. So what they're doing is every month they're going to cycle through the seasons. But no more new content. And I'm pissed because, all right, I've already completed season 1 100% and the other 3 seasons on about 75%. But I purchased them all. So they're just going to continue through, and then once I'm done, what else is there? Just go through and level up the other characters? Why? I don't like them.
I know I get
So
stuck.
They have a
with
reasonable
I'm pretty
player base.
pissed. Yeah,
They have
it's
a
got a
reasonable player
decent.
base, though.
It's larger on Xbox because of Game Pass, but now they're taking it off of Game Pass later this month. So needs to say, I'm pretty pissed about that. But I've been playing that, and I went to back to playing Miitomo, but on the Switch. I'm about 2/3 of the way through with that. That was just my relaxing before I go to bed game.
Yeah, those are always good.
So, all right,
anything,
D-Man,
D-Man?
since you jumped in, what have you been playing?
I'm still finishing Paper Mario because I got distracted by Elden Ring because the DLC.
Nice.
And it's so freaking hard.
Yeah.
It's not.
I watched some of your videos on it.
Wait, you were streaming it?
I tried to, but my internet's have been having issues, so
Yeah,
not much.
I was gonna say I never even see your video notifications.
Yeah.
Well, he posted some like quick review before on the DLC and what's going on with it.
First thoughts.
Yeah, first thoughts. Thanks. Yeah, that's
Okay. Yeah, I actually have to go look for your stuff. Every few days, I'm like, all right, let's see if what D-Man's put up, because they don't like recommending your videos to me, at least.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Same thing with Nick. They do not like recommending me his stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. But yeah, I actually have to look for people's videos I like. There's like 2 people that they recommend me all the time. One person, I almost never watch their videos, and it's always on my feed. Don't get me wrong, I like the dude, but I've gotten to the point where I almost never watch his videos. The Quartering. I like him.
I got sick of. I used to watch.
But
his
there's
videos
so
quite
many
often,
videos. So many.
but
He's like 3 and 4 a day. I'm like,
It's too much. And like some of the things he covers and the way it's like like especially he's like, I need your support, dude. F off. You have like 1 million subscribers. I don't need anyone's support. Like I don't want to hear it.
and I'm like, yeah, you know what? The coffee sounds really good, but I buy Black Rifle coffee. So I got addicted to that when I did my little road trip to North Carolina. We stopped in Georgia. We stopped at 9 Line, and I got the Black Rifle, and I was like, okay. So now that you can buy it at Walmart, that's all I drink. So sorry, coffee brand coffee. But hey, it's funny because Jay is sponsored by them.
Coffee brand coffee?
Yeah, and he's sponsored by 9 Line. So interesting. But with that being said, where do you guys want to start today's full of news?
Well,
Because we haven't talked in the last 2 weeks. One, because that first Thursday night that we didn't do it was the debate, and that was hilarious. That was freaking hilarious. And then last Thursday was
I watched
4th of
half of
July.
yeah, the 4th of July. There's much
and
going
4th of July, and we were just I wasn't home. We got home late, and I was like, yeah, we went out. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. With your face, bro. Did I really blow up the audio with that?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm just being my goofy self.
But now that we're back, I think we've got a few things to cover. So I texted Nick and said, hey, what do we talk about tonight? Of course, we're going to talk about Dr. Disrespect. There was another article that he brought up. I haven't heard about that, so I'm going to let him address that. We are going to talk about the Real Game Awards. What do you call it? Craig announced that this Monday when I was on Side Scrollers podcast. If you guys didn't check that out, go check that out after
I missed
this.
it.
Watch it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It was an interesting episode. They started out talking about Brie Larson's feet, and I didn't know what to say. I was literally caught off guard, and I was so disgusted. I didn't know what to say. That was bleh, bleh. But yes, we're going to talk about the Real Game Awards and Game Pass skyrocketing in price.
Oh, you're gonna have to fill us in on that.
Oh, I'm beyond pissed on that. Like beyond pissed. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. With that being said, where do you guys want to start? What bit of juiciness? The Dr. Disrespect thing, Nick? Because you seem to be an expert on that this last couple
think he's
weeks.
looking
Dude, I've been
Didn't you make a video on it?
I made a couple, dude.
Yeah.
I've made a couple.
And they've been doing rather well.
Yeah, they've been doing well. People like to hear about the drama. I have another video. I have my longest video. Not to,
People do like to hear
Sucks.
about the drama because I did a video on Nintendo and the pricing a couple weeks
Mhm.
ago because the Donkey Kong has like over 700 views.
yeah,
Like what the heck?
yeah. People like the drama. So where do I? Start?
It's funny because I've laid off the drama and I started covering PC controllers because they've been sent to me like there's no tomorrow. And people like that just as much. So, because this is where I like to save all of our drama for. Anytime
Well-
we discuss any of the drama, the podcast is a great place to drama it up.
I mean, everybody knows that the doc had already took a sabbatical on streaming because Twitch was like, you can't PC controller drama because of
Mix the two.
the things that we didn't know of. He didn't know why, et cetera, et cetera. Now, after 2-3 years, it comes out that the doc was having whispers, which is direct DMs through Twitch. They call them whispers, to a girl who was under the age of 18.
See, that makes it sound even worse when it's called a whisper.
Yeah,
It's like,
I know.
it's
And
like,
so
dude, to a kid, it's like, and the thing is, after reading that, I don't know about you, but I think nobody would have said boo if he didn't put out that statement. If the fact that he put out that statement got himself canceled.
well, oh wait, sorry, Potato's like, we talking about Dr. Fiddle? Yes. This is who we were talking about. And so we didn't know until now, but we all know that the soy boys that are running Twitch always had something out against the doc.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not defending the doc at all. What he did is wrong. Also,
Very wrong.
he went they went through legals and all that stuff. Nothing was found. He wasn't
I
found
heard about
guilty. Nothing was. He wasn't He didn't commit a crime. Okay?
Correct.
But
this is still the same guy who cheated on his wife.
and it seems to be because of those interactions was one of the parts of it, I believe. As far as anything else,
Okay, I didn't know that.
So now this stuff is coming back to light. Well, I guess.
Did you mention that in the video? Because I watched your video. I don't remember you mentioning that. Okay.
I didn't mention the wife thing. I mean, and then he did the IRL streaming, and then the little kid was taking a tinkle, and you can't video in public bathrooms. He did that. The cheating on his wife, I believe, was the situation where Twitch, the Twitch situation. I could be wrong.
Mhm.
The whispers and whatnot. Because I mean, you're talking. Listen, man or woman, if you're talking to somebody else, if you're married and you're talking discreetly and secretly to another man or a woman, why you would in this situation of a relationship is beyond me. I said this in my videos. Unless it's a business situation, is it a marketer, is it a sponsorship, etc. There's no reason to have new friends that are men if you're a woman or women if you're a man. Vice versa.
Agreed. Agreed. Now that's something that my wife and I like. If we have friends that are a couple, she'll talk to the wife and I'll talk to the husband, and that's how it works. And if we want to ask something, like I'll ask my wife, "Hey, can you ask such and such this? Can you ask her this?" And she's like, "Sometimes it depending on who it is, she'll go, you text." I'm like, "Nope." So yeah, I didn't. It's just the way we do it, and I think that's proper. It's like you just don't do it. If it's business, I get you.
Yes. And you open,
But you're not doing anything, and
you discuss
I'll
this
tell
with
my
your
wife, "Oh, I'm
significant-
talking with this da 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 da."
This person is this. This woman is doing this, that, or the other.
The closest chick I even talk to, and my wife knows, is Nick.
It's true.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So there you go. He is a little.
so I'm a dandy. I'm a dandy boy.
Wow. Well, you only wear white shirts, so.
I have just a plethora of them. Even
The
when I
only-
go out
the
there,
only
Do
one
you
that
just
your
go to Walmart and buy the big packs?
pretty much. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. Yes, I've been switching up my game when I go out, dude. I've been, this
He's
is
like,
just
I'll
comfortable.
put on a gray shirt.
Yes. Yes. By the way, this is just easy to put on when I'm done working or when I worked. It's just comfortable. I have a whole slew of them. But here's where it gets a little dicey. Then they're saying that he had conversations with a man who is now a woman, saying things like he was going to platform her now. Yeah, things started getting a little obscure and weird. And I'm like, nah. And I looked into it. There's no actual solid evidence. It all looks like fake chats to me. That's when it's like people are really poking and trying to really reach. Now, obviously, the people he streamed with, Nick Merckx,
Right.
he's very straightforward and honest. He basically said, I don't know the man outside of a wig. I took one photo with him. They just
Right.
played games online, And Tim, I think, knows him a little bit more personally, and, he's not happy about it. I thought Zealander was a little over dramatic on his thing because he played tons of COD with Zealander. His was like super dramatic. I thought that it was kind of a bit. It just felt a little disingenuous. But then you have Shroud, and of course that's the latest video I covered with Shroud.
Yeah, I saw that one.
And he's just. But Shroud brings up a really good point where it's like, at least he admitted it. It was effed up, but he admitted it instead of having his streamer buddies kind of just hanging out, like thinking that he didn't do anything wrong. So, and the big question goes from here: is he going to come back? What is the doc going to do? The dude's made his money. All of his sponsorships.
But where's he going to go?
Rid of him. Even his gaming company.
Rogue Company dropped him because a dead game dropped him.
Yeah, they game dropped him. That Predator thing is hilarious. Did they even update and fix that from that Predator game or no?
I didn't even know he was in the Predator game. I thought it was I just thought it was a meme.
No, that's real. Like he was like unless somebody mocked up a 3D model of him and put him in the game, which you can easily these days, and threw him in the game as a joke, as a meme video for the internet for
Right.
lols.
All right. Oh, hold on. Let me address this. Daniel Rude, thanks for joining us. He says, I'm lurking and listening while I'm doing other stuff around the house, so I won't chat much, but I did drop a like. Thank you. Discovered you via side scrollers, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching that episode. But there you go. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Sorry to interrupt. Continue, Nick.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he's going to go into a hiatus. Listen, this stuff, I loathe. I'm going to tell you this right now. I loathe reading these YouTube, Twitch, and streaming type stuff drama. A lot of it is pushed. A lot of it is, hey, this is great. This is content. Now I talk about this in tomorrow's upload. We talk about Pokimane.
Oh, you went with that.
I show Speed is in there, which I cannot stand.
I don't like that
person
guy
as a human being whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then we touch up on Nick Merckx and why he got banned because he used the incorrect word to express someone who's transgender.
You know what? I was
Apparently.
about to say that, and I just remembered about that, and I was like, let me, because you know that that word also references a part to a car.
Yes, so you got to be careful. See, where's that? That's the catch. Oh, and then of course there's this issue with this streamer named Sketch, which you and I was joking to you.
Yeah, you sent me that.
I sent you a joke, which I'm not going to repeat because it's just. So I found out about this. I didn't even know who this person was until the other day because I'm reading these just embarrassing headlines of these streamers like they have real problems.
Right.
They are still human.
He has an actual physical problem.
Yeah, so we have to go through and see what's going on. There's some weird some TikTok meme going on with him, and
this is all because it all stemming from the Dr. Disrespect thing.
No, this is
it didn't branch out. I was thinking it all branched out.
Well, I'm coming full circle. I'm just coming.
Okay.
I messed up here. Trying to come full circle is to say, there's a burnout factor to these things.
Right.
So it's really fizzled, I think, for the doc right now. Like it was peak last week, and now it's really fizzled. And now what do we have? A different wave. We have sketch and so that's going to burn out eventually, probably quicker than sketch, but than the doc. But so these things come in like weird waves. Doc's going to have to take a freaking long sabbatical.
You hear about a new thing?
D-Man, you're cutting out.
You hear about another new thing, Nick?
Can you hear him?
No, I'm sorry. Your audio.
Yeah, your audio keeps cutting out.
Yeah.
What's Justin talking about? He's like Logan talking about that 1-cylinder transmission.
That's pretty good.
That's actually a good one.
That's actually really good. That's one I haven't heard before.
That's one way. D-Man, you alive? You dead, Sanka?
Yeah, am I live?
Okay.
Am I live?
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, you're better now. There's a little bit of a hiccup in your internet connection, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been happening. I was mentioning Nick, there was another thing that came out. No.
No.
You're,
yeah. Once you get into the sentence, you turn into like a transformer, like a Decepticon. You sound more like a Decepticon.
I'll come back. We'll try it.
Okay. All right. No problem. There we go. Well, he'll come back in. Because Justin said he just made it up. That's a good one. That is a really good one. That's what we're gonna call it. A 1-cylinder transmission.
That old 1-cylinder transmission. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. Now we know what we're gonna have to say. But dude, have you noticed all these big streaming personalities? As soon as they reach a certain peak, drama just hits them in the face, and they all end up getting canceled.
Well, they create their own. They create their own downfall. Because, yep. They create their own downfall because they start living their own content, dude. It starts to become meta for them. Every single day, a fart is content to them. Someone sneezing on them and their reaction to it becomes content to them.
You're right.
And they lose their minds. They build up their egos. All these top streamers, I cannot stand them and their unbelievable egos.
Mm-hmm.
And they literally fart in wine glasses and sniff them. South Park reference, by the way.
Yeah, I remember that.
But the teenagers like them and whatever. It's it's fine. It's just I don't watch them because it's garbage content. It's like really bad reality TV shows.
Didn't most of them start with Minecraft?
A lot of people start off with Minecraft. Yeah.
What did Dr. Disrespect start with? Was it Call of Duty?
Oh, I only used to watch him quite frequently when he was playing PUBG.
Okay.
And then from PUBG, he went into Apex. I started watching him, and I watched him into the early seasons in Apex, and then...
I know you're really happy about what they're doing with Apex now.
Oh, dude. Speaking of sabbaticals, dude, I haven't played that game in months. I told Potato the other night if we wanted to jump in a few matches, but he hasn't even been playing it.
I'm going to interrupt here to address something that Dave said. Dave goes, "Hey, Logan, Best Buy has a Zelda Switch Lite for pre-order." I know. That's why we're late. I was pre-ordering it before we got on.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, it's already pre-ordered. So, yep, pre-ordered. It doesn't come out till September. So, September 26th. So, I spent
right
$223 before I should have. But, hey, That's what YouTube is for, to make the money back. Super chats, everybody, super chat. $223 worth of super chats. No, but yes, I pre-ordered it. Matt says the doc started with COD. Hey, isn't that your potato? Isn't Matt your potato?
I got into COD in 2019, dude. Like either 2019 Call of Duty has
what, streaming it or actually playing it for the first time?
Both, yeah, both.
The first one I
played
was,
it before I started streaming it. Then I had to build a PC to be able to stream it.
Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3. What was the first one on the 360? That was the one I played because it was one of the only few games out on launch. And then me and all my friends.
2013. Wasn't that
World
old
at
school
War?
MW2?
No, we're talking like 2005 or 6, bro.
Oh no, I was.
Oh yeah, it is your creamy
I was
potato.
into different games.
It is your creamy potato.
Potato here. Yep, that's potato.
So yeah, back then I was playing whatever was on the 360 because I got it on launch day. But of course, back then I always loved Halo, and I was playing Halo, Dead or Alive, Gears of War, all that other good stuff. But that was 2006. Dude, there was first Gears.
Some of the peak gaming moments I had was the 360 days, dude.
Mine was anything.
Gears of War Online,
Gears and Halo,
Mass Effect,
Crackdown, Mass Effect. I love Crackdown. If you don't like it, I don't care. I'll fight you. Want to fight about it? I love Crackdown 1, 2, and 3. Beat the crap out of 1, 2, and 3. All of them. 100% of them.
Crackdown. I still got to get RoboCop. Crackdown reminded me of RoboCop.
It's on sale.
I know. Oh, it's Steam sale till like
it
one
was
more day.
30% off. No, sorry, 50% off.
Oh, I gotta pick it up. I have to pick it up.
How have you not?
Dude,
buy the game
and socializing.
Stop socializing. You don't need that stuff. Women. It's a waste of time.
Priority.
Like me, what have I been doing? Trying to make connections and stuff? That's a waste. Play video games.
I basically get one night to go out and do something.
Well, that's a waste of a night. Stay in and play more video games. You'll save money.
I'm sleeping, unfortunately, because I'm tired.
So, well, you could be like me, where I'm sleeping during the day for some reason. I was up all last night before. I got 2 hours of sleep. So, yeah, could be like me and just be a walking zombie. So, hey, John came in. How's it going? Glad to see you here. I didn't think you were going to be here. I thought you were doing the your what do you call it thing. But yeah. So, where do you guys think this Dr. Disrespect thing's going to end up? And do you think it's going to spill over more than it already has to other big time streamers?
Listen.
Do you think people are going to start targeting other names to try
that's
to pull
all they
want
to do? There's people out there that's all they do. So we're gonna
I saw what they were doing after the Dr. Disrespect thing came out with PewDiePie, and they're saying he's a far right, you know what, because he just had he has a full family. He's got a wife. He's rather young and a brand new kid. Yeah.
His wife is stunning.
Yeah.
My God, is that woman stunning.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, I heard because he moved to Japan, he was talking about how great it was, and he's like can enjoy his life. Like, people just get jealous of those things, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just found it really weird that they were criticizing him because he decided to have a nuclear family. I'm like, well, screw you all. He's happy. He's procreated. He's got a wife that he loves and an amazing family that he started. He did his whole business and now he's good to go. I commend him. Yep.
I commend him too. I'm trying to find this article on Sketch because I don't know the whole full story, and that's just turning into its own little balloon itself.
So while you look for that, I'm going to skip over to, because John asked, did he miss the Xbox drama with Game Pass? No. But let's talk about that now. Yeah. I want to end the podcast before we go into the side quest and talk about the Real Game Awards. So we're going to
talk about that. And we'll go back to Sketch, but it's just a quick thing. It's nothing.
Okay. So I want to talk about the Game Pass price hike. The Game Pass price hike, one, they're introducing new tiers. But your Xbox Game Pass Core is now going up to $15.99 a month, or $14.99, $15.99. I think it's $14.99. It's $15 a month, which is the same price as Ultimate now, but no new day one first-party games. So every other tier is going to get day one first-party games, but Core. Core is going to cost $15 a month. You're limited to about a dozen games. Ooh. And they're not day one new releases. What is the point of doing it? And now it's going to cost so much more. I don't play enough games on Game Pass to justify this. And I'm like, oh, even if Indiana Jones is good, which I highly doubt because of the whole Sweet Baby Inc. attached to their names, which I don't know if you guys noticed. I just watched a video by Smash JT yesterday pointing out that they're now associated with Indiana Jones. So people don't want to play games that have their name on it. And a lot of people that I know that were really interested in Indiana Jones are kind of going, oof, now. And that's me.
I want it to be good.
What I heard from not just Nick, but other people, Hellblade 2 was not as good as the first. It was a rush job and much shorter. Still looked great, was a good game, but not as good. And we know Avowed's going to be garbage. So what is there? Fable's going to be garbage. It doesn't come out till next year. Perfect Dark doesn't come out till next year. And Forza just turned into a flop. They're removing Forza Horizon 4. Like, what are we really paying for? Especially at those high prices. Call of Duty!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pretty much.
I'll tell you how I really feel.
But I mean, like,
Go ahead,
I only get Game Pass when there's something I want to play on it. To be honest.
Yeah, but what is there for the price now? I'd rather just buy the game.
It wasn't Game Pass when it started like $8 a month.
Yeah, I think it was like $7.99.
It was a
dirt
really
cheap.
good. Yeah,
and they were giving them away free like there was no tomorrow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And sorry, no, I don't have any type. I'm just agreeing.
Wasn't the last couple times you had Game Pass because I had those extra codes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and there were
all these controllers come with codes.
Yeah, and I canceled that pass multiple times, and it kept redoing the pass.
Wow.
I feel like every time I get
it wouldn't
Game
let
Pass,
me stack them.
I feel like every time I get Game Pass, I get it whenever there's like a $1 month or whatever, because I don't get it too often.
That's what a lot of people do. You're not the only one. That's what a lot of people do. And the reason I have it is because I keep getting the 1 months in the controllers that I buy or are sent to me. And not all of them can you actually stack. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So the ones that I wasn't able to, I gave them to Nick. Otherwise, I was waiting. And then I was given a 3 month from my Microsoft Insider. Gave me a 3 month. Now I only have a month because I actually bought a 1 month core. And I found a 15-day trial out of an old Elite Series controller. And I put it in and it upgraded me to Ultimate for a month and a week. So I was like, okay.
That works.
So, and is my wife making popcorn? I'm sorry. As I'm talking, I'm getting this huge whiff of popcorn and I'm like,
that gives me flashbacks when I was a kid and one of the teachers in the hall, you could smell the popcorn because in the hallway and one of the teachers made popcorn and we're like, I want popcorn. Anyways, shout out to Pete. Thank you for the sub on YouTube.
Pete, like Pete the cat?
Pete O.
Pete the cat? Not
Peter,
Pete the cat?
Peter O. But
there's a Pete the cat. Do you guys know who Pete the cat is?
Don't know who the hell that is.
Okay, never mind. Story for another day.
Nope.
Story for another day.
Nope.
I've actually had see, my wife says, yep, popcorn. I can smell it. So she's in the chat if you guys haven't figured that out yet.
So to this sketch situation.
Okay, let's pull that up. You have your article?
I'm not even gonna we could yeah, I do.
Yeah, pull up the article. We'll go back and complain more about Xbox in a bit because I can do that for hours. Whenever I mention anything negative about Xbox, the fanboys attack me. Even though I said I used to be a Xbox fanboy. I think this is stupid, the whole Amazon thing, because Microsoft doesn't want to sell consoles, and I'm getting attacked for that. I'm like, are you stupid? Sorry. Here you
Game
go, man.
consoles are going to look really weird in 15 years, man. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so
Digital only.
so this is Sketch.
Okay.
And this is, I mean, the headline says it all, dude. A streamer's leaked OnlyFans content sparks a wave of support. He'll be my homie tomorrow. Well, yeah. What's the big deal? Look at all the women that are doing this stuff on Twitch, and they all live stream, and so what's the big deal? Other popular creators rallied around video game streamer Sketch, who confirmed Monday that he had appeared in an actually explicit video during a dark time. It's always a dark time, isn't it?
Wait, this dude?
Yes.
Didn't you say he's got a how do we say it?
No, I was just
mental
joking.
issue? Oh, okay.
No, I was just joking, dude. Don't
Oh, because of the photo. I was like,
yeah,
is
if you
this guy?
just take a look? Yeah, you could tell. Popular video game streamers receiving a wave of support on online creators as he was identified in a explicit content across
Look at his name.
over the weekend. Sketch. That was me. Yeah, his last name's Cox too, isn't it? That's irony. Irony at its finest, isn't it? Yeah, he posted an emotional video Monday acknowledging that he had posted content on the subscription platform, the OF. We all know the OF, right, guys?
Oof.
Some content showed Cox having
Sorry.
with another man. Hey, dude, do to each your own. As long as, you know. He admitted that was me, Cox, who are they having fun with this?
I think so.
He goes by the nickname Sketch. Said during a live stream video on Monday, 2 years ago, I did some stuff. I'm sorry if you've seen some of the stuff. I have not. That's not my type of content. The episode has reverberated through parts of the broader online streaming communities that skew young and male, generating discussion about homophobia and privacy in a corner of the internet that has at times been criticized for how it talks about the work with the LGBTQ people.
See, we call him with the Alphabet Mafia.
Yeah. Monday's live stream has been viewed more than, I mean, Jesus, really, people? Are you that bored? 875,000 times on Twitch and more than 22 million times in clips that were posted on X. Dude, how flippin' bored is your life?
Wait, this is somebody that plays video games.
Yeah.
So the people that watch him must be interested in video games. So instead of doing this, go play a video game.
Like, this is we're living in idiocracy. If you find this
clown
entertaining.
world. Straight up clown
This is ridiculous. Go get a job. Go get a better hobby or play better video games. Find some real friends. Like, this is embarrassing.
What do the youngins say these days? Go touch grass.
I don't even think that's a saying anymore.
I don't know, but I do quite a bit. I actually had a leak in on the backflow on the side of my house, and I had to get it fixed. And
I'm
my
all
lawn
burned
is
from
flooded.
work,
So yes, I've
so-
touched lawn, touched grass, touched a lot of it.
I've been outside painting.
That's nice.
Yeah, work.
I've actually got back to sitting down and drawing again because all my art skills have been put to use because of this. And I went, screw it. I'm going to sit down, pulled out my sketchbook and went, screw the rest of the world. I'm just going to relax. And what's the first thing I drew?
A penis.
Close. A Ninja Turtle.
Oh, okay. Close
Raphael.
Nice.
A Ninja
I
Turtle
started
with penis?
Whoa. Good night, everybody.
I have a funny story. Really quickly, somebody that has an account that posts stuff with Ninja Turtles. Someone kept sending them very explicit turtle illustrations, hoping he would post them. Yeah, brother and brother turtles.
But why would he post those?
And my buddy's
He's a dad.
He's like, yeah. My buddy's like, I'm not even responding to this guy. I think at some point he blocked him. At some point because it was just so stupid. It wasn't even. It was far beyond funny. It was just dumb. But anyways, back to this. Yeah, he's getting full support from the community and whatever.
Oh,
the fact that this has gotten so like crazy out of control.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I talk about the Haktua girl in tomorrow's video too. I don't care.
Oh boy.
if you want to
I'm
live
sorry,
and have,
that's
and have your
hilarious.
legacy, how did you see? I talk about this. It's like Hollywood and entertainment only want to bring you in when you have something to offer them. If otherwise,
Right.
you know, and so you get popular because you talk about spitting on a stick. I said in the video, a stick. She was spitting on a stick.
Spit on that thing.
That's what she talks about, okay? That's what she means. People are getting all angry about it. I don't care. I look at it, I laugh, I go, okay, if you're the type of moron that wants to absorb that type of content and you're that bored in your life, and whatever show she has, you know what? Sweetheart, make your money.
Wait, didn't I send you the, I don't know if you saw it, the little animated thing about Ash making her as Pokemon, and he says, use spit, and she goes, Haktua, spits on
that's
the
funny.
Geodude.
I will say the memes are funny. So like,
the memes
Mortal
are great.
Kombat Haktua is spitting the acid.
They're funny. Yes, that was
so.
Great.
I mean, it's
and then the blowing in the Nintendo cartridge. Haktua.
Saw that one. Yeah, it was all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point you got to be like not embarrassed by it anymore and just embrace it. And hopefully Sketch. Sorry, he embraces.
But did you call him Stretch?
Yeah.
And his last name is what?
Cox. Thanks,
and
Potato.
He did what?
Oh, OnlyFans with another man. Do the math.
Wow. Wait, what? Oh, okay. This is a good one. Daniel says, the only reality show I like is Clarkson's Farm. That's a good show.
You know what?
Jeremy Clarkson is awesome.
I tried to, it was too slow for me. I watched the first episode. It was a little too slow for me. And I was like, I can't do it. Are we on the side quest now?
No. We still have a couple things to talk about. So let me remove that. It's already been 42 minutes into it. So one thing I want to bring up, and it was brought up and announced on the episode of Side Scrollers I was on. Craig brought this up, and I think this is something that does have a lot to do with us. And we're in that sphere of gamers who hate modern day gaming and journos and whatnot because they don't represent us. All they want to do is hate on us. It's all corporate trash when you actually see the actual Game Awards. What we said and what we think means nothing to them. For example, like, what was the game that sold the most in 2023 and was out pretty much the entire year that didn't even get a nod on the Game Awards? Hogwarts Legacy. But we all loved it.
Yeah.
Sold gangbusters. Because, some little Alphabet Mafia kid got offended and then they tried to do this with J.K. Rowling, whatever, right? So
it's just a video game.
Right.
It's just a video game.
They don't see that. So this is the award, the video game award show, the real game awards for normal men, as he puts it. And I'm like, so let me pull this up. I do have the website up. I want to share it because I asked him if I could promote this and whatnot, because I'm a big believer in this. I really like what he's doing. And I think I might support this as well. I think this is actually really, really cool. So here we go here. This is the real Game Awards. So it says, become a member, YTRGA. The original one was, I can't remember what the original site was. But this was all set up by Craig. You can actually join to vote. And you can do either monthly support, and suggest, nominate $30 for the year. And you can suggest, nominate, and vote on the future show. $150 for the year gets you an award ticket for wherever they're holding it. And then the $13.37 sponsorship every year. Suggest, nominate, vote, and you are listed as a sponsor of the future event. So they're talking about having it Craig was like, I'll even have it at a Buffalo Wild Wings. I thought that was kind of fun.
Gotta start somewhere, man.
So I think this is great. I doubt he'll hit me for this. So if you guys don't mind, I'll play this.
If there's one thing that's become painfully clear over the last couple weeks, it's that the people who work in this industry and write about this industry that you love hate you. It's one big club and you are not in it. In fact, did you know that the Game Awards are voted on by those exact same people? I mean, look at this list. It's IGN and Polygon and Variety, for God's sakes. It's an elitist, outdated
and
system
NPR.
that's had way too much sway in the video game industry for way too long. I've been talking about video games online for almost 2 decades now and been playing games like longer than that, but I have never seen the video game industry this toxic. It is time to get our voice back. Now, look, I'm not telling you I got this whole idea mapped out because I don't. I don't even have a name for this yet, but it's become painfully obvious that this is very much needed. Year after year, over and over again after the Game Awards, people say there has to be a real award show for gamers. Well, let's do it. This is the first step to creating a club or a group where you decide the winners and losers of the video game industry. A club where you get to decide the categories, the nominees for the categories, and of course, vote on them. And it'll all be done through an app where you can do it easily and securely. So is this club free? Nope, absolutely not. Why? As we've seen over the last few years, our hobby has been hijacked by activists looking to push their own agenda and literally push you out. For that reason alone, there has to be a barrier of entry to be a part of this club. Hell yes, we're going to gatekeep. We should have been gatekeeping much longer. But here's my vision. With your support, we'll, number one, be able to make the app. And number two, be able to create a physical award show that you'll be able to attend, guess what? With the app serving as your ticket. My vision for this also has a board of directors to help oversee things, but there are strict rules to be involved with the board. 1, they're not allowed to vote. 2, they're not allowed to be on any press list or receive any free video games and or perks from any AAA publishers. And 3, and most importantly, they are not allowed to be employed by traditional gaming media. Hey man, I get it. Video games are a mess right now. The industry you love doesn't want you, and the traditional media hates you. And that's why it's time to take games back. So go to takegamesback.com and become a member and help grow this community and help regain our voice. It's now or never. If there's one thing that's become painfully clear over the...
So, here, let me pull this down. Now, with that being said, that was the video that was recorded before he made the announcement on Monday. So now it's called the Real Game Awards. So you guys see what it encompasses. And I think this is actually a great place for all of us to get involved. Whether you're my audience, Nick's audience, D-Man's audience, no matter who you are, this is something big for all of us to be a part of and not to be pushed away by an audience or by the elite that hates us because we're a bunch of normies. We're normal guys. And we are gamers that have been supporting this industry for decades now. So it's now time for us to have a voice. And I think this is very important. I'm going to do one of the yearly memberships. I haven't decided which one. It might be the 150. Haven't decided, but I do want to be a part of it. And yeah, but it's more than $30 just to vote. Clayton, it's you can actually nominate as well, but it keeps people from basically just spamming or just being annoying or getting into something without having an investment. And I'm fine with that. If you don't want to spend the $30, hey, cool. It's only $30 for the year. You know how much they charge for the Emmys and the Grammys? It's like thousands.
Oh, that's a joke, and it's...
Yeah.
Dude, that's very, very political.
So $30 to vote and nominate, hey, that's cool.
Like
get your name on a list somewhere. Too. Yeah, you know what?
It's all...
I'm going to do it. I actually want to talk to Craig a bit more because I want to see what else I can do to help with this. Because I really think this is a very important thing. And it really needs to change the course of the industry.
What's been going on with that then? Like, how many people are on board? Is there like a signature of people that are like, we back this up at least? Or
yeah, there's a board here. Let me pull this up. Oh, whoops.
Could be the next
pull it
big
back
thing.
up. So the board right now consists of Craig. He's the one that runs what do you call it? Side scrollers. D-Day Cobra. We all know who he is. He's the one who started and runs Geeks and Gamers. We got Kabrutus, who started DEI Detected. Well, it started with Sweet Baby Ink Detected on Steam and then just blew up. And then you have Mark the Cyborg, and then more coming soon. So these guys, like he said, have nothing to do with the industry, and they don't get stuff. So this is a big thing. So
they're all big
let
creators,
me see.
though.
I think there's So, and 3 days ago, they officially updated it to the Real Game Awards. So if you want to know more, you can go back and watch the announcement on their channel on Side Scrollers, as well as go back and watch the episode that I was on. That was from Monday. It was one with Yellow Flash, and then he goes a lot deeper into it. There's a whole segment on it, and we talked about it there. So
I'm quickly, as you guys are talking about this, I'm quickly going into just on my Steam, not even talking about the hundreds I've spent here on my other gaming collectibles and Switch, but I'm looking for my total, my Steam total. They have a complete list here. I'm almost at the right spot. I have a whole list of everything I spent. Oh my!
You said you were almost at the right spot. I had to.
So, fill in for a couple more minutes.
But I don't know what you're trying to do. Are you just trying to look at your total?
Trying to look at the total spent just on Steam, because we talk about spending money. You know, Noddles said without us, these developers would be struggling. So I was like, okay, let me see how much I spent on Steam right now.
Have you seen my game room?
Yeah.
I'm 29 physical games short of 800 physical Switch games. And that's Switch alone, not talking digital. I looked, I have almost 400 digital games. Yes, I'm a sucker for those little 50 cent, 99 cent games that might just look like Game Boy games. I love supporting small devs like that. And if, you know, I've gotten some real crappy ones, but I've gotten some real good ones as well. So I've spent $4 on a few really good games like Doggerai. What a fantastic game that was. And I got it for like $4. So
the thing is Nintendo too. I mean, they're generally not a part of all the big head developers like Game Awards stuff and all that, really, unless their games are nominated. Like, you don't see their announcements there or anything. They do their own directs and everything. So I mean, they know what they're doing. They're not really a part of everything Sony and Microsoft are doing for the most part, you know?
This is funny. I find it funny. Justin asks, Logan, how do you get all those physical games? Any of them promo copies? Not a single one's a promo. So I've had the Switch since day one, and it's just the console that I've pretty much been collecting for. I used to order a lot from Limited Run. I stopped, but I would say since I moved to the area I'm in, my local game store gets a lot of imports, a lot of stuff from Japan and Asian games, and they're not that expensive. So there were points in time where about once a month, maybe twice a month, every 2 weeks, I guess you could say, when I get that YouTube paycheck, which is not as much as you think. It's actually not much at all. I would go in there and say, all right, what are the games that I haven't gotten? And there are a lot of games, anywhere from $20 to $40, and I would just buy maybe 4, 5, 6 at a time. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, there was one time where I bought like 12 games. But, you know, they weren't that expensive. Or even if I was like, all right, because I sold all my almost my entire Xbox collection. I sold all my Sega games, everything Sega, and I used a lot of that credit and money to buy more Switch. And that's just what I've done. So I also cover a lot of controllers. And there was at one point I was like, I had so many. There was a box in the garage, 2 boxes in my game room closet, and then a big stack. And I was like, okay, I just can't keep all these forever. Sold off a lot of those, more Switch games. So it's kind of like that. So, but there you go.
I looked up.
No, I'm not rich. I am far from it. I am definitely not Richie Rich. That would be Dave. Dave is the rich one in the chat. So
I will tell you,
this guy's a millionaire.
Justin got an absolute steal on Shin Megami Tensei 5 It was brand new, came out not long ago, right? Well, one of a shop here in Michigan that he goes to, they printed the way they put the labels on the cases, and it was the steelbook too. They messed up, and it said $2.99 on the tag, and he told them that he paid full price. They gave him the game for $3.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's literally a steal.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are officially in the side quest.
Yeah.
Now that Nick's going.
I don't know what he's doing. I found what I spent.
How much have you spent?
I think I opened my Steam account and started PC gaming circa 2000. Like really started streaming or playing PC games in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So the account is 12 years old, right? Take a guess how much I spent.
$40,000.
You're out of your flipping mind, dude. Are you kidding me? Never.
More?
Less.
Oh, okay.
Way less.
$12,000.
Way less, dude.
Less?
5,000.
That's a good guess. 5,000. You want to re-guess, Logan?
$4,427.
$4,289.
Okay.
Not as bad. And then my Steam Deck on there is $581. But let's not forget, like I have a slew of like Wii games, PS1 games, N64 games. Like I got a lot of other stuff in my collection here. That's not as bad as I thought.
So you know what you need to do? I don't know if you've done it yet because we've talked about it. Download the Game Eye app, scan your games, put it in, and then it's going to tell you how much it's worth. And you can even put how much you paid, and then it'll show you the difference between how much you paid and how much it's worth. Just really looking at what I currently have that is available in the app, there are some games that don't scan because it might be from a different region that they just haven't added yet or whatnot. But they have games from pretty much all across the globe. I think I'm at like... I don't even know how many games that are actually in the app. Let me double check. I'm looking at it right now. 1,857 entries. So, but with 800 of them, no, 200 Switch games don't even scan. So that should tell you something there. But
like I said, like I have a Neo Geo arcade. I have a Neo Geo arcade that's probably worth $1,000 now.
Right.
But with a functioning CRT monitor in there, because when those things break, you have to fix them. Physically fix them. Which scares me. They're called guns. That shoot the color streaks, the RGBs. They call them guns. And you have to fix those.
Wait, what do they shoot?
Monitors will shock you and they can't kill you.
Do they shoot RBGs?
They do.
Okay. No, I'll show myself.
Nodal says, I think I got over 300 games on my PS5.
We kicked him out of here.
Well, switched from PS4. I like my PS4. I need a PS4 Pro. But at this point, I should have kept my PS5 and I never... Oh, did he dismiss himself?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I have a Pro. I upgraded back when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. I was like, I want a Pro. I want to play that at the best. And even so, the Pro, like, it still overheats so bad.
You guys can't handle this without me. Oh, okay.
So, Nodal says, well, Xbox will be lucky this year. Black Ops will be free for them. Will it, though? On Game Pass, do you think it will be? A new Bloppy? I skipped on this last Modern Warfare. I got so sick of BS. So I'll jump into some more Call of Duty and some blocks.
I might try it. Since it'll be on Game Pass. I might try it.
I need 2v2s. I need gunfights. I'll play and stream that all night.
I played Modern Warfare 2 that a little bit, but I don't know why I paid full price for that. But the first one I played a ton. I played a ton of Modern Warfare 1 when that came out, man. My buddies were all on it, and I was like, you know what? This is the first COD. That was the first COD I was into since like Black Ops 2. I mean, 3 I played a little bit because someone got it for me. I played that a bit, but I mean, Modern Warfare 1 was like actually really good for like a reboot. It was like a solid start.
Are you saying
Then-
2019's MW
Yeah.
with Warzone? Man, I had
Mhm.
such good memories with
That game
with
sucked.
Warzone.
Don't worry, I'm not leaving this time.
I thought it was great. During the time at the moment, I thought it was great. You know,
That
That's what she said.
yeah. Unfortunately, I thought it was
fortunately or unfortunately?
both.
Okay. Only on days that end with Y.
But I mean, are there any good games coming out, guys, that we could be looking forward to? PS5,
Dude.
Xbox, otherwise exclusives.
There's
PC?
not much this year.
What was it? Wukong?
Oh, the Black.
I might
Monkey
play
or
that.
The,
I might get that.
was it
The
only
Black
thing is-
something?
Black Myth?
That-
Black Myth Wukong?
Like with Wukong.
Yeah.
It's only getting it's only digital though, which or no, it has a physical case, but you don't get the disc with it.
Right.
Uh,
So, and what do you call it? Lollipop Chainsaw. That's coming out.
yeah, but that's like
The only way to get that physical is either stupid limited run or Play Asia. I'm going to order the Play Asia one. That comes out in September as well. Ugh. Dang, Coca-Cola.
I mean, the only game outside of Nintendo this year that I'm like, yes, let's go, basically is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero for me. You know, I've waited a long
Yeah,
time.
what is coming out this year that I really have to get? Legend of Zelda.
oh, where you're playing Zelda as the Necromancer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for the reviews on that. I want it to be good.
Well,
It looks like traditional Hyrule, which
I'm getting the
bring it
Switch,
on.
the Switch Lite. I will officially have every US released.
Is it pink for
Nintendo
you?
Switch
Is
Lite.
it pink?
No, it's gold. It's gold. Oh no, wait, that was the wrong
They're
one.
not gonna get it. They're not gonna get it.
Justin was like,
New World on
Logan
console,
grabbing
Star
some
Wars
popcorn.
AC game, new one.
I actually can't have.
I don't want
popcorn,
the new
by the way.
Assassin's Creed to be bad, but
Oh, it will be. It's getting
Yeah,
boycotted in
so-
Japan.
So one of my
I
yeah,
heard,
one of my
but we don't know
buddies-
if that's real.
So I
Is
have
it
a
It's
friend.
it's real. The boycott, it's real.
I almost was going to report on it.
I have a friend
Yeah,
who's
Grums.
Japanese.
Check out Grums. It's all real, all legit. And one thing, sorry to interrupt you, D man.
You're good. You're good.
I just didn't want this to leave my head. One thing that the AC Shadows developer got caught on, apparently, they snatched what do you call it? Designs used by somebody else and slapped it in their game without even checking. Nick, whenever you would do anything or look for a skin or some kind of texture, why don't you look up where you got it? If you were just pulling one from the internet when you were modeling anything in
Yeah,
3D?
but I would always use that texture and change it. It would always
They
be
did
used
not.
as a, it
They
would
just
always
took
be
it and
used
went-
as a base, and I would do so much more to it and then create myself my own bump maps and whatnot.
Yep.
So
Yeah, so that's another big thing.
it would be
Sorry, D
indistinguishable.
man.
But they did that. Resident Evil did that.
Yeah.
Village did it, dude. They got caught. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, Capcom, dude, you cannot do that. Literally. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, D.
Yeah,
man.
you're good. My one friend who's Japanese, he definitely wasn't happy about what they're doing with the new Assassin's Creed because he said they got Japan like completely wrong,
Yep.
like with what they're doing, and it's all inclusion and stuff just for the sake of inclusivity
Yeah.
with the character, and they're not actually like going by like the actual. They didn't choose him as the main character just for the historical reasons. They did it for their own reasons, and
Right.
apparently they're making him gay even though that historically he's not and stuff. So I don't.
So he's not even a samurai. He was a regent, or he was just a trainee.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So he wasn't really a samurai. And the fact that the fact that they're making him gay is just funny. I'm like, do we remember
no
that
point.
Assassin's Creed was built on historical accuracy? They just took the character and plopped him down in the middle of real life historic events. Now they're just like,
See, and I have-
history. Nah, we're gonna tell you what history is. We're
and
gonna
I have
change
no
it.
problem. I have no problem with them using those the character at all whatsoever. It's just not accurate to what it is supposed to be.
Don't
know?
claim to be a.
But here's the thing.
Change it to the Black Samurai, the gay Black Samurai, the game. Call it that.
But
call
the,
it anything
but
else.
the
It's
people
not
on
the
X
Assassin's
will be
Creed
like,
series.
the people supporting this garbage are going to be like, well, when did Assassin's Creed ever make historically accurate video games? Anyways,
you do that too well. How many of them do you know?
I have multiple Troll X accounts.
Okay. So with that being said, we're going to readdress the question: what games are actually coming out? That's a good thing because in Game Eye, there's also an upcoming thing. The biggest things are Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, which I pre-ordered. Can't wait for that.
I know you're hyped for it. Me, I don't.
Doesn't. Stanley Parables actually coming out physically, which I already have
Stanley
on
Parable's
PC
amazing.
and Switch.
It's really good.
I got my wife into that game and she could not stop playing it. We just kept playing over and over and over. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call it? The Dempa Men? New Dempa Men. But isn't that a free to play game?
I don't know.
White Day
Dempa
2,
Men.
but that's if you ever played White Day. It's one of those digital novel kind of things.
Oh, okay.
Mario Party.
Black Myth Wukong. Hey,
I think-
the game that we know Nick cannot wait for, Concord.
What?
We talked about it, the Concord game.
Are you with the anime, the terrible design?
The one where it's all it's the Alphabet Mafia, the game, a hero shooter. It's basically Overwatch with
geez,
yeah.
a game that looks like it was made out of like Unreal assets and maps.
Yes,
yeah,
it just looks terrible. And then we have Visions of Mana, Star Wars Outlaws, another
I heard
sweet
people
baby
are already
garbage.
boycotting that game.
I'll wait for the third Jedi game.
Wow, Stalker 2, Age of Mythology, Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, Astrobot.
Astrobot looks awesome.
Astrobot,
Yeah.
yes. Day one.
Astrobot looks great.
Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, which I already pre-ordered for PS4 and Switch.
Stalker 2
Pumped
looks
that.
phenomenal, though, by the way. It looks really, really good. Those are two good games, I think. That are
I don't think this is a big one, but it's a game. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
Dude, those Warhammer games, I've never played them. I have a few buddies that do.
Neat.
And it brings people in, man.
Funko Fusion. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, and that's a drama shit show in
Oh,
itself.
because of the models? They're swapping out like character models, and people are like, what are you doing?
So, and Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Well, the Mario Luigi brothers.
Yeah, I think that's the beginning of next year.
Oh, okay.
Silent Hill 2 remake.
Okay,
that is this
yes,
year.
that's going to be
November.
Dragon Ball Sparking.
Can't wait. Day one.
Metaphor ReFantasio, that looks pretty good. I'm going through and there's a Starship Troopers game coming out.
What are they going to do? Just make it Helldivers too?
Pretty much.
I heard the player base just completely dropped
To like 10%.
Woo.
Yeah. It's still a lot of people. It's still like 40,000 people, but it was upwards at like almost 500,000 at one point.
It was fun.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. That craptastic Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed. Alan Woke 2 is getting a physical edition nobody cares about. Romancing Saga 2. That looks pretty good. Terminator Survivors. I had no clue.
No clue.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Assassin's Creed. Avowed.
Assassin's Creed.
And that's it. Like Indiana Jones.
Destiny Final Shape, best expansion this year so far. I don't play Destiny though, so I'm a little ignorant towards Destiny.
Oh, Cat Quest 3. That's a big game in this household. It's a big game. Cat Quest. My wife loves 1 and 2, and 2 has a. No, I can't. Used to. I have allergic reactions to pets.
I almost got I almost got Little Kitty Big City the other night. I was like,
Fantastic
oh, this is
game.
That
Played
just
it on
looks like
Game
a
Pass.
fun one to play, like
Yeah.
in bed.
You can
before
beat it in a couple hours, but it's fun. It's just fun knocking things over and pissing people off, chasing people, stealing their donuts and their sandwiches, chasing them with scissors, stuff like that. It's really fun.
Hey, what's that calamari game where you start as like a little ball and then you roll into
Katamari
like, this-
Damacy.
Yes. Yeah. What did I say? Calamari.
Calamari.
Dude, that game's fun, man. I wish they didn't put such a time limit on the one that I have for my Switch. I mean, you get massive, dude. I mean, to the point where you're like bringing up bridges and stuff, but you have to be quick to get there. You know?
Wow, there's like nothing else coming out, like nothing big besides Zelda.
Dude,
Like
Zelda should be
Next year's gonna
good.
be big.
Silent Hill 2.
Next year's going to be Switch too.
Yeah, next year's going to be all Switch.
But oh no, all those Xbox exclusives, they'll be pushed back or forgotten about.
Oh, wait a minute. Metal Gear Delta. That's not coming
Next
out this year though.
January, February, something like that.
Definitely not coming out.
Yeah,
We have
I scrolled
2
past
next
that.
year. We have GTA 6 next year. We have Monster Hunter Wilds next year.
Donkey Kong Country HD, that's next year.
That's next year. Yep.
Pay for
Monster
price.
Hunter and GTA, that's going
Yeah.
to be.
It's gonna be big.
I don't need anything else besides the Switch 2, Monster Hunter, and GTA.
Pretty much.
But we got Dragon Dogma, but I mean, I'm just saying games that haven't been released yet. Also, I was hearing complaints about the expansion or something with Dragon Dogma 2.
I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
Oh, Doom next year. Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
the medieval
Dark
Doom.
Ages, yes.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Next year we got some good
Okay,
hitters.
John says Gears of War E-Day. The jury's still out on that because there's been no gameplay.
Mhm.
And they could really, like, Gears 5 sucked. So they could really go the way of that. Hopefully they don't. If they screw up my boys Dom and Marcus, I'm going to be
Dude,
pissed.
didn't they get rid of my boy Coltrane, dude? He was my guy.
He was in it, but he was like, "Hey, is that Coltrane? I'm Coltrane. Where are you going?"
Oh man, dude, that was my boy, dude. On a multiplayer, dude. I would always tell people, do not take Coltrane. That's my
that
guy.
was me and Dom. Dom was my boy. Dom and then Baird. Baird, he reminded me a lot of myself, but my favorite is Dom. And then when he had the big beard, I was like, all right, I'm gonna grow my beard like Dom. Yeah. So I'm a big Gears fan, Gears of War fan, not Gears. Gears 5 sucks. Gears of War is good. I'd rather play Gears of War Judgment over Gears 5. Yeah, that should tell you something.
Do you guys think GTA 6 is people
What
are going
about
to
doggy
build it up
style?
so big in their mind that when the game actually comes out, prediction, it's still going to be incomplete. B, there's going to be lots of bugs, probably for the PC. And
Well, PC version doesn't come out till much later.
oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. You're right. It's going to come out like a year later or something. I just think that the hype is going to be way too high, and people's expectations are going to be so high that when they play it, there's going to be disappointment.
You're probably right.
Or it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be like the last Spider-Man game that everybody was raving about.
The last Spider-Man game kind of sucked. It
Or
was
the first one that everybody loved.
everybody loved the first one.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody that didn't love the first one.
The second one seemed amazing, like 70, 80
I
different
see what you
costume
did.
variations. Like
Yeah, but the fact that it made you switch to Miles, and most people I know don't like Miles, they like Peter. Me, I like Peter. I don't really know too much about Miles because I've never really read anything.
yeah, I've never read anything about
And the way
Miles.
he talked and interacted with people, I didn't get. So I'm like, I don't want to play a game as a kid. I want to play the game as one of my favorite superheroes, Spider-Man. So, and then they changed up a lot of the characters. They changed the Black Cat. They made her, part of the mafia. You know what I mean? And then I was like, and Venom was kind of weak sauce, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
Dude, growing up, Venom was one of my favorite characters. I would draw him all the time. I'd go to the comic book stores when they existed. I always see which comic book covers and whatever I wanted to just read and grab.
Please say Say it ain't so. I hope it.
Oh,
doesn't.
I hope not. No way.
I hope.
There's
You know
no
what?
way.
You know what? I hope it does. Because I'm
Shut
so
up.
tired. I'm so tired of everybody drooling and bending the knee to their playing GTA 6. Dude, I will tell you this.
I have
I played
thousands of
GTA
hours
5.
in GTA 5 online in the
I
last
played
10
GTA
years.
5 for an hour. I said, F this game. This is boring. And I never went back to it. So sue me.
Dang, man.
Oh.
He's gone.
Up, he's gone for good. He's never coming. He's never coming back. You're fired.
Unpopular opinion.
Are you gonna apologize? You gonna apologize?
No.
So, D-Man, how does it feel to be the new co-host?
Oh, it feels wonderful. And GTA 5 is a great game. It's probably
See, there we go.
I
Are you
played
gonna
many of
apologize? You gonna apologize?
I'm
I'll
sorry.
cancel you.
For absolutely nothing.
I have all the power and I know how to abuse it. There you go. I'll let you come back.
Thank you.
It's okay that you have bad opinions. We all do.
I was gonna say he hates GTA 5 and his favorite game is The Last of Us Part 2.
Never. I've never played it. Or Last of Us Part 2? Never played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have bad opinions. This guy doesn't like Elden Ring.
Yeah, because I like good
One
games.
of the greatest games ever made ever.
Oh,
Elden
another
Ring
bad
is really
opinion.
good.
It's okay.
No,
You have freedom of speech here. You have freedom of speech. It's okay. It's okay. You have freedom of speech. That doesn't mean you're right. Doesn't mean you won't get fired.
Okay, what
I mean,
what is okay, before we close out the stream, and chat can participate. I want chat to participate in this. We're gonna make it really hard. What are you're stranded on an island? What are your 3 games you're on that you'll always play? The Desert Island game or the Stranded Island game.
but how are we gonna play them if we're stranded on a desert island
you
with no
stop just
TV
the
and no
games?
electricity?
Listen, just the game. You're stuck with these games. Okay, this is just pretend here. What would be your top 3? Nice, John.
Hey, I'm gonna leave that there for a bit. I think. Sorry, Justin. I think John beat you for the night with the best comment. So there you go.
God, gosh, I'm thinking now. It's okay. Like your opinion can change on these games because I'm thinking, dude, I'm going all the way back to N64 here, dude. I'm thinking right now without overthinking. This is tough. I got it's Star Fox, Zelda. Gosh, which is Zelda? I never finished.
Time, I think is better than Majora's Mask.
I would have to say Zelda, Ocarina of Time for one of them. Okay, heavy nostalgia factor for me on that one. Probably
Skyrim?
Day of the Tentacle. Okay, it's a classic.
But that's more than 3. You said 3.
Yeah, and then I was maybe Star Fox, maybe Mario 64. I don't know.
See, mine is Skyrim, Final Fantasy VIII, Super Metroid.
I'm gonna go with Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Fantasy 7,
amazing. Yep.
and I mean even Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth was really good for me. So that's like original or that one. It doesn't matter. Both are great. And probably Monster Hunter World until Wilds. I could go back into that game anytime and just boom.
I find that kind of funny. If you listen to our choices compared to yours, you can see the age difference and where what we find nostalgic and what we found that we enjoyed when we were younger compared to you. That was a very interesting one.
Per console sometimes too, because like I just jumped back into Final Fantasy VIII the other night because I have the exploit where I just do 99 damage on everything.
So this is a good one. Stellaris Civ 5.
She'd say massive legendary.
Because it's got all 3 games. Smart.
Oh man, that's smart.
But then you got smart. Dave. Dave, I think, has the best choices of all of them. Since, yeah.
Space Invaders, Combat, and Atari Football. Well, he keeps it easy. He's a simple man.
On an Atari 2600.
Model says
you can find
Genshin
one that still
Impact,
works.
Bloodborne, and Immortal Phoenix Rising. What game is that?
Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Oh, Immortal.
How are you going to play Genshin Impact if you're on a stranded island with no internet?
It's a theoretical, man. There's TVs. Okay.
If you have internet, get off the dang island, get home, and get
Red
to all your games.
There's internet, TV, food, everything. You're just stranded on the island. Okay, you have all your
Then it's
just
connect to the internet.
You wouldn't be
and
stranded.
just say, "Hey, I'm stranded." No, you're not stranded then.
It's spelled Fenyx Rising. Okay.
It's only a stranded island if there's no internet.
Yep. You have no way to reach the outside world.
Female character is pretty hot.
So your argument is flawed there, Nick.
Whatever, bro. I thought I overthink things.
You do. You actually do.
Dude,
I think you overthink things more than I do.
My work partner, dude, he's a drill sergeant. He's like, stop overthinking. I'm like, this is my life, dude. He's like, you gotta stop doing this.
See, I think it's gotten even worse once I became a YouTuber. Then I overthink everything.
And the thing
everything
is,
I have to analyze. Everything.
I think I've gotten way better than I used to be.
I will say, well, it depends on what the situation is. Mm-hmm. I will overthink things. Like there's something going on in my life right now that I overthink to the high heavens. So I'm overreacting and stuff like that. But that's a story for another day. Maybe in the future when all of it passes.
But you know, it's just a really hard choice to pick the top 3 games because there's so many.
There you go. You were exiled to the island for wrong think.
Yeah, and speaking of Exile, Path of Exile, what a great free-to-play game. Man, that's another one you can put on there. That game is flipping phenomenal. Free, too. Oh, gosh.
Then I would say, because there's also other games like Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Great game.
I beat the snot out of that game over and over. But I would still pick those 3 because, one, a lot of hours of gameplay.
But the story and longevity you get from Final Fantasy 7 and 8, dude, is...
That's why I said Skyrim, because you can get 10 times and just explore what you couldn't do on the island.
Strategically
explore the island. How big is the island? Is it like Isla Nublar? Is it that kind of big? Are there dinosaurs on this island? Is it called Jurassic Park by any chance? What is this island called?
There are dinosaurs.
Then why would I play video games if there's dinosaurs? I'm gonna Ascension Evolved Arc.
We would have to.
Do you get mods?
we would. We would have to domesticate. Listen, we would
domesticate your mods.
Domesticate some dinosaurs for us, dude.
Oh yes, have like my own blue. Be like Dino Riders. Harness the power, dude. Dude, you remember Dino Riders, right? Nick, do you? Where they would they crash land on Earth back in prehistoric times. The bad guys use brain boxes, and the other ones, the good guys, use this.
I'm looking at the toys. I'm looking at it, dude. I had one of these toys.
I was going through my closet the other night, and I found stuff from when I was a kid that I forgot I had. I had tons of Dino Rider stuff. This is all I have left. But I found those.
Oh, man, that's old school.
Yeah, I put them on my desk because I was like, oh, that's all I have left for my Dino Riders back in the day.
Dude, you got freaking lasers on his freaking head.
Yes, that was a great show from Tycho RC. So, but yeah, that's way before you were even thought of D-Man. You weren't even a glimmer in your daddy's sack. So.
just landing on his mom's back.
I'm glad we're like the hour and a half point in. YouTube doesn't care what's said at this point. Oh, so
I'm sorry.
that was
I didn't
fun.
mean to. I saw an opportunity there and I took it.
That's what she said.
But anyways,
I'm never gonna get tired of that button. Never gonna get tired of that button. I might have an That's What She Said episode where everything Nick says I will respond with.
That's what she said.
That would be very interesting, and no one would watch it.
I keep it PG-13. But yeah,
Do you really though? Do you really?
All my stuff on my YouTube is pretty PG-13. If I swear, I will cut it out. I won't even put a beep in there. I just cut it out.
Well, according to that one comment, you make what did he say?
The one today?
Yeah. What did he say?
I'm
about
at work. My partner and I go, dude, you gotta read this comment this guy sent. It's hilarious, and people are really nice in the comments. People get a little aggressive with each other, but not towards me.
Yeah,
you know?
I noticed that in yours. People like to get aggressive towards me because they're like, I don't like your opinion because I think this $40 controller is better than your $200 controller because I can afford it.
This guy's.
But when you said Elden Ring was a bad game, that video though, people made videos on your video after Elden Ring came out. Dude.
That's awesome. That's flipping awesome.
The only thing that sucked about it was the amount of death threats I got, and they were even threatening my wife on Facebook. So
that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
for them
over a stupid game. So no video game is worth that.
The guy who commented on my video, just to preface this, his name is I Blow Lines.
I didn't notice that.
He goes, and this is about, the response to Shroud and the Dr. Disrespect. He goes, how can you make such an interesting story so effing boring?
I didn't know how to respond to that. I'm like, he was just reading the article
and giving my opinion.
Apparently, your opinion isn't spicy enough.
Okay, I understand. Like, if some people go do a Time magazine report and put articles and make animations of images and makes all this stuff. I don't have time for that. But if you,
when it comes to a news article, when you're just reporting, no.
No,
I might do some overlay of a video or something, of a trailer or something.
See, people have this idea that if I would, it does nothing. Okay, I've designed my channel with my little themes and everything like that. The way it is, I'm not going to have somebody's poor comment. I think it's funny, and like I said, I think that most people, a lot of people are cool, and people just in general who say things and do death threats and things like that are just really sad, miserable people. So,
smart guy here. Smart guy.
I literally was gonna say I'm locked and loaded in my compound, so good luck.
What, you Tim Pool now? You have a compound?
I call it the D-pad.
That's not bad. I would think it would mean something else, but that's not bad. See,
the D-pad on a controller.
Yeah, that's what. Wow, you grabbed the green one, disappeared.
Also, no, it's great. Also, my last name starts with a D. It's Dual.
See, I called mine. It was either Loganville or Logan Aria.
Loganville's better.
Because Logan Aria sound kind of like medieval. Because I couldn't call it Logan, Logan Aria. That sounds weird. I couldn't figure out, but Loganville just sounds like a nice town. But it's like an empire, the Logan Empire, because it is ruled by it's no longer ruled by the one Logan. There's two of us. We make more power. Sorry, my wife is Queen Logan. Yeah, she's got the last name now.
But I gotta say, D-Man's pad is looking real sweet, dude. When you posted the pictures, you see your night bright.
Yeah,
too. It's looking real solid, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the fancy lighting in there.
Yeah.
Wait, did you not make your bed? Wow,
did.
I'm old. Never mind. It looks like there's stuff on the end, they're like blankets thrown up on the end.
No, that's my Spider-Man blanket. It's just kind of short. It's just hanging off.
Okay.
Logan's Landing.
You know what? I thought about that before, but it made it sound like an 80s sitcom.
I play Elite Dangerous, I have 3,000 hours in it, and certain landing it would be outposts where you'd refuel and stuff would be there would be, I guarantee you there's a Logan something in Elite Dangerous. I guarantee you there's like a Logan's Landing in Elite Dangerous.
Hey there, Daniel. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Damn, you know what sucks about a can of Coke, especially the Coke Zero? For some reason it feels like they're gassier. Are they more carbonated or just me?
I don't really drink pop.
I think you're just a gassy.
Did you say you don't drink pop? Where are you from again, D-Man?
What am I supposed to say? Soda? I'm sorry.
See, I say soda. That's a big meme that goes around because depending on where you're from, like my family from West Virginia would say pop, but down here we say soda. And there's some people that just call everything Coke. So, but yeah, I'm a soda guy. I've always called everything soda. So
you're in Florida. I'm in Michigan.
Dude,
he's in Chicago. What do you call it? Soda, right?
I say soda. I know people that say pop out here.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I said pop, but when I realized, oh no, it's soda.
Yeah.
So, I don't care. You call it pop, call it soda.
Well, there's a reason. It's like, what else would we have to talk about? Especially, what if there was a podcast about soft drinks? They need that to talk about.
That would get old real quick. I don't know how you could. I'm sure it exists.
It would go flat really quick. Okay. Oh wow, D-Man. I was like, wait, D-Man's leaving? I was like, fine, I'll show my.
It is about that. It is about that time. It is.
It's what time is it? 10:45 Eastern.
I gotta go. I gotta be up in 5 hours.
I thought you had a poo.
6, maybe.
Well, your math is not mathing, because isn't it 9:45 in your?
Yeah, but I mean, I gotta get to bed soon, within the hour.
That's right. You're getting old. You're getting old.
He says, "Rough like a dog." What do I
Liquid
say?
diabetes. There you go. That's what it is.
I know.
Liquid diabetes.
I know I'm not as old as you guys, but hearing John Cena's retiring next year made me feel old.
It made you feel old?
Yes.
I was watching way back when the NWO formed. Back when it was still the WWF before the Attitude Era.
I went to a WWF thing, saw Hulk Hogan, the Incredible Hulk, the Undertaker, all of them, dude.
Did you just say Hulk Hogan and the Incredible Hulk?
Yep. Dude, I'm tired, bro. Been up since 6 a.m.
By the way,
I worked almost 10 hours.
I've never been to a wrestling event before, but I'm going to SummerSlam. Actually, my friend said she'd drive because we're like 3.5 hours away from Cleveland. So I'm like, oh heck yeah, I'll go.
My first was a WCW house show in 1998, 97 or 98, 98 because it was after NWO Wolfpack, and then I went to WCW. Was it Uncensored? Yeah, Uncensored 2000. And then I went to, I would say at least 100 TNA events when they were being filmed at Universal. I went to, was it SummerSlam or Royal? Yeah, it was SummerSlam when they had it in Miami. Otherwise, I've been to about 5 or 6 AEW events. So I've been to a lot of wrestling because I'm old.
I'm sure it's an experience in person for sure.
It is, especially if you get ringside. I've been ringside on a number of TNA events. I almost got hit in the face by Booker T. His head went back, and I was like, "Whoa!" He smelled really bad because he was really sweaty, and he had the long dreads at the time, the long braids.
Loved it. You freaking loved the way it smelled, dude. You know what he told me, that some of his sweat even went on his lip, and then Logan's like.
Oh, that's fuck. That's effing gross.
No, I forgot he did tell me this in confidence too. So sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
I was also shoved by some may know him as Bubba Ray. Now he goes by Bully Ray. When they were fighting through the crowd, I got shoved. I was like, "Hey, I got shoved." They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
Meanwhile, fucking bleeding down the side of your head. That was great, man.
My arm's broken.
So much fun. Where am I again? Fucking blood.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That does make you old. Daniel says, I knew I was old when I heard someone call The Matrix an old movie.
I remember seeing that in theaters. First one was the best movie, dude.
I agree.
It's just the best one because it allowed your imagination to be like, well, what is this Matrix thing? Okay. And then,
Hey,
you know,
it came out
the
after I was born.
second one was
Wait,
good.
what did you just say, D-Man?
It came out after I was born, at least. I was a toddler.
What year were you born?
96. The very end of the year, though.
I was a teenager. Nick, you weren't a teenager yet. Because I was
96?
13. Yeah, I was 13.
And I was born 84, 94, 5, 6. I was 12.
Yeah. I was like, okay, yeah, you were right there. Because I'm 83, you're 84.
Playing Resident Evil 1 without a freaking memory card, dude. Constantly dying when the hunters came out. I'm like, what is going on here? And then 2 months later, I discovered, oh, wait a minute. I need a flipping memory card.
96. I was playing, I had got my Nintendo 64 for Christmas in 96. Yeah, 96 is when I got it for my birthday in 96.
Pop up the classic rock station yet? Oh, yeah. No.
Oh,
That is
dude,
a
I
trip.
can't listen to classic rock because that's just stuff I listen to.
That's just stuff from the 90s.
I'm like, that's early 2000 stuff. They're playing early 2000 stuff now, man. Because it has to be more than 20 years old.
That's weird.
2004.
Guess what? I don't listen to the radio. I just listen to EDM on Spotify or my Sirius XM.
Yeah, I listen to Spotify.
I know some girls in their mid 20s, early 20s, and they listen to some early 2000 like alternative or 2010 alternative stuff. So it's like, you know, whatever. Animal Crossing. We still have to do the damn Animal Crossing stream.
Yes. And you know, we should get as many people. I know D-Man's got Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm. I haven't played it in a while. Long time.
Yeah,
I want to go visit. I want to go visit my island of Buttville, but I want to share the experience of all my.
This is great. Mine is New Poops. Yours is Buttville.
Yeah, I have, dude. Man, I'm telling you, dude. I'm gonna bet $5 my island's cooler than all your islands.
No,
Hands
mine
down.
wins. There's one reason you're gonna see it. You're gonna be like, man, he wins. So
we have to figure this out soon.
Yeah, the one I'm gonna say two things: wrestling, kaiju. I'm gonna leave those two words.
It doesn't take creativity to put a boxing ring in there and a kaiju in it.
No, I don't have a boxing ring. It's called wrestling, man. I said wrestling. No, it's more than just a wrestling ring. It's more than that.
Dude, I have a pet store. I have a gym. I have flower field, like special flower gardens.
Everybody
I have a
does.
Zen garden. I have a Ninja Turtles basement. I have an east and west region for my villagers. And
See, I moved them all. I moved them all except for one. It's in a Zen garden, but I moved them all into the suburbs. I created suburbs.
yeah, we'll have to do it soon.
Yes,
But I'm tired. We gotta go. Or you guys
Okay.
can sit here and talk as long as you want, dude.
I'm
freaking tired.
I actually have some steak to cook. It's been marinating for almost 2 days, and I got to cook it before it goes bad. So it's some New York strip. So yes, I've got to go grill. On that note, thank you guys for watching us. Whether you're watching us here on YouTube, watching us on X, watching this later, or listening to us on Spotify, thank you all. Thank you for being here. Whether you're a long time or a new viewer from side scrollers or whatnot, thank you guys so much for joining us. Do you guys have anything you want to say or shout out before we call it a night? Nick?
Check out my channel tomorrow, youtube.com/@click2enlarge or Nick Duel Official without the @ I can't change it. I'm mixing up my content as best as I can, trying to mix things up on my Instagram, and I'm on TikTok. All of it's @click2enlarge. TikTok though is Nicky Duel. Doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is my YouTube channel. So stop by, visit, leave a comment.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on his channel. We got to get him to 2,000. We got to get D-Man to 1,000, and we got to get me to 10,000. I'm like 130
we're all like on
something away.
Yeah, we're all like on certain like tiers, you know.
Right
we're
there.
all right there. I only need 100 more, so we'll see what happens.
And D-Man, what are you at? You need like 30, 40 more?
It's like 37 or 38 more.
Oh, you're right there, dude.
Yeah, I'm like about 130
D-Man, do you
something
post
more.
shorts?
I haven't
Start
recently.
posting shorts.
I need
Start
kind of shorts.
start trying to make 2 or 3 shorts a week.
I post daily shorts. Since I've started saluting my shorts. Anybody? Okay. Since I've started posting shorts daily, my subscriber count has skyrocketed over.
A lot of people's subs go up from
shorts. You're not going to make much money off of it. Oh, what you have to get to 1,000 before you get monetized. So I'm going to give you a little inside baseball. You don't make much money off of it. There's one that I have that's got, I think, 100-something thousand views, and it's been like $1.
Yeah, but it gets you recognized.
I've gotten about 300 to 400 subscribers off of that one short alone. So you really want to put time in it. And honestly, don't think too hard. Just go, oh, that'll be cool. Film it, use the app, and then boom, you're good to go. Wait, what did he say? What? Okay, there you go, Justin. He just wanted to throw something there at the end. I'm not repeating that.
I see.
But all right, anything else you want to throw out there, D-Man, before we call it a night?
I uploaded a new video last night on Paper Mario. Feel free to check it out.
Awesome. I'll check it out. it out.
All right, and remember, subscribe to D-Man Gaming 18 here on YouTube. Click to enlarge here on YouTube. And if you're watching this and you still haven't hit that subscribe button here on Red Bandana Gaming, what are you waiting for? Hit it now. Thank you guys. Follow us on our socials. I really think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. So I'm just going to say God bless you all and be legendary. Thanks again.